Good evening and thank you for joining us. We begin tonight with breaking news. What could be the best clue yet of the whereabouts of that missing Malaysian airliner. The Chinese government has just released these satellite images. They appear to show 3 large floating objects in the South China Sea. The location of the possible debris is very close to the plane's original flight path from Kuala Lumpur. The plane, carrying 239 people, disappeared from the radar late Friday night. We have the latest from Mike Drolet.
Finally, some hope in what's been an exhausting search. Satellite images just released by a Chinese government agency showed 3 objects floating in the South China Sea, not far from the flight path of Flight 370. The objects aren't small. The largest is 24 by 22 meters, twice the length of a semi-trailer. The pictures were taken March 9th, the day after the plane went missing. Authorities spent days combing through the Gulf of Thailand and South China Sea in the very area the debris has been located. By day 3, they had expanded the search to include the Malacca Strait and the Malay Peninsula. Today they began looking north towards the Andaman Sea and Nicobar Islands. But if the new satellite information from China has indeed found the plane, it does confirm what an oil rig worker in the South China Sea reported the night the plane went down: a fireball in the sky just after the plane's last contact. If something was amiss aboard the flight, no indication was given by the flight crew. The last radio transmission was heard as the plane entered Vietnamese airspace. "All right, roger that," and then it just disappeared. A multi-country search led by Malaysia had become frustrating for some, with Vietnam angered by a lack of direction. This aviation expert believes politics are at play because countries in that region are reluctant to reveal how much monitoring they're capable of, especially China.
So the question is, how much does the military know? And I suspect they know an awful lot, and I suspect we're not hearing a lot, partly because if the military does tell you that, then it gives away the capabilities of their system.
It will be interesting to see if this becomes a public relations nightmare for Malaysia. Thus far, they've avoided most criticism as the focus remains on finding the plane. To that end, Malaysia's Prime Minister appeared on national television today and appealed to relatives of the missing to remain patient.
There is no news whatsoever. It's just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Well, now, if this latest clue turns out to be true, the mystery of where it is may be solved. What happened? Well, that still needs to be figured out. Mike Drolet, Global News.